I'm Brian Walker, owner of Five Stones Media. We're an 11-person agency in Hammond, Louisiana, and we started out as a web design shop. It was just me at my kitchen table initially, and as we added people and added services, we kind of had to self-teach ourselves on those services. I was self-taught on web design, and every time we would do something new, email marketing or social media marketing or something like that, we would have to teach ourselves that as well. One of the things that was a true challenge when it came to teaching ourselves was Google AdWords. You know, AdWords is not like doing email marketing or something like that. We were working and still work primarily with small businesses. And when we started out with that first client, well, we had one client to experiment with, and they were a small client with a small budget. So it was kind of difficult to really learn from that client. And as we would add a client or two, same thing. It was just difficult to learn because we were still doing it in low volume with a low budget. We went through all the Google courses, which are not very good, as I'm sure most of you have already found out. And there wasn't a lot out there in the way of learning, you know, Google AdWords and the tips and tricks from somebody who truly knew what they were doing. And I met Kyle, I believe in the ClickFunnels group, and he was just starting at that time, and he had put out a small course on improving your AdWords campaign, and I bought that course. And then as soon as his bigger course was available, I bought that as well. Now, I don't typically do the hands-on in our business anymore. I've got people you know, that work with me who they do that now. And it's kind of tough for me to be able to teach them what I know when I'm coming from a limited knowledge base anyway. But you take someone like Kyle, who has worked on, you know, some pretty major campaigns and knows all the little ins and outs of AdWords, and also just has a knack for teaching, we're able to learn a lot from him. You know, so it's one thing about what I feel about Kyle's courses, but I've talked to my people, you know, how do they feel about Kyle's courses? Number one, they would much rather watch his course and learn from him than to learn from Google. We've had Google tell us some really strange things to do on campaigns when we've been, you know, talking with them on the phone. And I don't know if that's, you know, that they're looking at their own interest, or if they just have the people that are new to AdWords that are working with smaller businesses like us. But anyway it goes, we didn't like working with them, and have very much liked working with Kyle. The other thing that they said about Kyle's course is that he speaks in layman's terms. You know, he makes it very easy to understand, and he does share a lot of tips and tricks that improve the campaigns that we're doing for our clients. So if you are looking at buying into this course, just go on and do it. You know, jump in, and you will definitely see a great return from it.